Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, or we're going to take a look at Bitcoin on a macro scale, and we're also going to take a look at Bitcoin on a lower degree, and we're also going to talk about Ethereum regarding the parabolic move we could expect from it. We could expect from Ethereum going into the summer and all that good stuff, right? So now Bitcoin on the macro scale monthly, that's going to be our first bearish monthly candle right here. Potentially, it is not even guaranteed, right? We're not going to close above like 60k within the next like a few days and so on. So we're going to dive into the lower degree and try to basically decipher the upside momentum we could get within the next few days and so on, right? So now the first monthly bearish candle since when? Since September, guys. Remember, we've been bullish on BTC since like when? Since October, right after we closed above 10.5 on the 50-day cycle, right? What we said we're not going to get any bearish momentum as long as we above the 3-day 21 EMA. We're going to take a look at the 3-day 21 EMA later on, right? So now monthly cycle kind of bearish, but it is not engulfing. It did not break last month low below 45 and so on, right? So looking pretty juicy in terms of like a volume. No sell volume, low candle, that's always a bullish sign, especially on the macro scale, right? So now let's take a look at the 50-day cycle. The 50-day cycle, one thing we said was like we most likely not going to see, right, a bearish 50-day cycle if and only if we're going to be in a bull run, and we're assuming right now we're still in a bull run. So what we're anticipating is like the cycle right here open on April 11th. It is going to close on May 30th, right? So we got nearly, guys, another 35 days to go just to close the 50-day cycle. If you remember well, guys, what we said the previous cycle, we're not going to close the cycle red. We talked about it like the first cycle also basically started January 1st. What we said was like, guys, even though we dump all the way down to 28.8, right? Anything below 28.8, right, going to get bought up very quickly. So you notice well on the weekly basis right here, the first 7 days of the year, right here, okay, right after we basically pump all the way up to 40, just about like 40k, right, up to 44. What we did was like, what we seen was like we saw a massive dump, okay, nearly 30%. But what we said was like, we're not going to be closing below 28, guys, on the 50-day cycle, not even on the 3-week cycle. So we're likely to see higher prices. That's going to be the same thing, okay, regarding the current 50-day cycle. Okay, if and only if we're going to be in a bull run, right, and we got an 80% chance basically to continue our bull market if we can basically keep up the momentum on the 50-day cycle. Okay, we got like once again 35 days to close the 50-day cycle. Now our 3-week cycle, once again, what we said regarding our 3-week cycle is like we can basically retest the last the previous 50 days, the previous 3-week cycle lows. It is not going to be a good sign, but since like we've been moving like sideways over the last few months and so on, right, since like January, okay, actually since February, okay, we've been moving sideways. As you can see, the highs are pretty constant, okay, not like 30% 40% breakout from previous high and all that good stuff. Okay, from the February high right here to like just about like March high, it is only 10%. So we've been moving sideways really. So it is easy to retest like the February lows and all that good stuff, and we're not even there yet. Okay, so I don't think like nothing is bearish regarding our 3-week cycle. Even if we close the 3-week cycle red, I don't think we will, but even if we close the 3-week cycle red, we're still going to potentially push to the upside before before May 30th and all that good stuff, right? So now let's take a look at the weekly time frame, right? So regarding the weekly time frame, most bulls, okay, they've been waiting for the weekly time frame, as we said, since like 13k. Now it seems like bulls gonna be missing the next ride, okay, to the upside, right? If you basically do a swing low to swing high from right here, right there, mid-range, guys, it is 53, okay, 53k, right? What we said was like if basically we dip any lower, okay, than 49, okay, it is going to be a steal. Exactly, guys. Bulls been buying the dip, okay, but I don't know. Okay, some bulls are still waiting for the weekly 21. I don't know why they're still waiting for the weekly 21. Right now, the weekly 21 is just about like a 45K. Okay, and they've been waiting for the weekly 21 since like 13K. So that's nearly, guys, 3x, over 3x, guys. They've still been waiting for like the weekly 21 EMA, right? Since like, guys, November. Okay, over 6 months, right? They've been, these suckers been waiting for price action to retest this level, right? So now what I'm anticipating on the weekly 21 is like, can we retest it? Yes, we can retest it. However, guys, it might not be this week. Okay, it might not be this week. And if that's the case, right, let's say we like just about this range, just to close the 3 weeks time frame. Remember, the 3 weeks time frame gonna close like just about like, we open it on the 16th, right? We're gonna close it on the 7th, right? So if like we're gonna be lagging, okay, in this range, right, we could be, okay, moving sideways for the next few weeks or few days, and the weekly 21 EMA gonna basically pump above the mid range. Okay, so something to keep in mind also. So I think like anything in this range is very it is very basically cheap, right, regarding the next uptrend we're going to be looking at. The compared to the next uptrend we're going to be looking at, it is going to be very, very cheap, especially for the rest of the bull market. Okay, something to basically keep in mind. So now let's take a look at the 6 hour time frame, guys. So now the 6 hour time frame, you guys know I love the 6 hour time frame, right? So what we said regarding the 6 hour time frame and why I was still bullish is like, we did not get any bullish divergence. Okay, so you're gonna be like, man, how are we gonna be pumping to the upside with no bullish divergence on our 6 hour time frame? We said, guys, take a look at what we got previously right here. Did we get a bullish divergence right there? Nope, we did not. Okay, MACD was making lower lows, right? Price action was making what? Lower lows. Okay, but however, guys, we were still bullish. Because why? We just rely on our bullish crossover. And if you notice well on our 4 hour time frame, right, we did get a nice bullish divergence. Okay, even though we did not talk about it, right, we did get one. Flat MACD, price action what? Lower lows. Okay, wedge pattern. What we said, guys, we're going to be pumping to the upside. We're going to retest the top right here. If you notice well, we get in the same exact structure. Okay, flat bottom, right? Okay, not relatively flat, right, but you could call it flat. Okay, it is 90% flat, right? And we could potentially, okay, get this wedge pattern also, right here. It is ugly, right, but you could call it a wedge pattern. So what we're looking for right now, okay, since like we did not get a complete flat bottom, okay, even if we do something like that to retest the lows right here, just about like a 49 to 51 again, that's going to be a steal. Okay, can we drop lower again? Yes, guys, price action, it is still moving sideways, so nothing is basically confirmed yet. Okay, so now let's go back to the 2-day time frame, right? So if you take a look at the 2-day time frame, we talked about it previously. One of the reasons why we saying we can still drop down to 49 to 51 is like our 2-day 21 EMA right here being our best friend. Okay, we talk about it right there, right here, right there. At 43, we bought the dip. Okay, actually right there, 28, 43, right here, right there, and right here we bought the dip just about 49, right? Again, 49 to 51, right? So now what we're looking at is like our 21 EMA, since like it's been like our best friend right there, it could be now giving us a a tough time just to break above it. Okay, because breaking above our 21 EMA with a positive MACD going to come from the uptrend, as we said. Okay, we said right here, all right, when price action was pushing to the upside, starting from just about like 52, we said, guys, we can still push to the upside. However, if we do not break above our signal line right here, MACD crossing above the signal line, we're not going to get a strong momentum. Okay, and that's why we got rejected. As you can see, the dump was pretty easy because MACD was already giving us a bearish what? A bearish divergence. Okay, so we needed, okay, guys, to basically eliminate the bearish divergence in order to push to the upside. So I think like the dump we got to the downside down to like a 46, 45 range, depending which exchange you're using, right? Let's just say 46, 46.5 and so on, was a healthy dump. Okay, but the reversal hasn't been confirmed yet, so we still have to wait for price action once again, okay, for the strong momentum. Okay, not the short-term momentum like 53, 54, 55. We're talking about like 75, 80k in order to get that move, which is our next target to the upside, 75 to 80k. We have to, once again guys, break above the 2-day 21 EMA. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum, it is still looking pretty juicy. Okay, on the we're gonna start off Ethereum. We're gonna start off with Ethereum on a 2-day basis, right? If you take a look at Ethereum on a 2-day basis, we're getting a strong rejection just about like 24.31. Okay, we know exactly Ethereum 2-day 21 EMA is our strong support right here, right there. Even though we broke below it right here, we still managed, okay, to make to create a double bottom right here and basically create a new all-time high right here. So now closing once again above the range right there, just about like 24.31, could lead us to some higher prices, okay, going into the summer and all that good stuff. Support level to keep an eye on for Ethereum, it is still going to be, guys, 1971, 1888. We did retest it. We talked about it, guys, multiple times when Ethereum was like 25.50, right? We said if we dump down, okay, we're gonna look for support down to like a 1971. Okay, so we retested 1971, now facing some challenges at 24.31. So closing above 24.31 definitely could give us high prices, and we're still looking for the 3k Ethereum next, okay, right here. Okay, that's going to be our next trading range, 3k to 3,000 to 3,300 range. Okay, for another potential you know, sideways correction and all that good stuff. Let's take a look at Ethereum now on a lower degree. So if you take a look at Ethereum on a 6-hour basis, right, everything looks good, guys. MACD just crossed bullish, price action above the 21 EMA. Even if we dump down on the lower degree, okay, we still got a nice range, okay, to you know, keep an eye on. Even though, guys, we're still looking for a potential 1888 to 1971, we might not get that, we might not get it easily. Okay, most bears right now getting wrecked with this head and shoulder pattern formation. I said it, guys, in a bull market, don't worry about a bearish pattern, okay, till the bearish setups, okay, are basically confirmed, right? Something to keep in mind. Another pattern also to keep an eye on Ethereum, like Kerwin said, right, we could be looking for the flat correction right here, double top, double bottom. Okay, I just don't like the three-way move right here, right? Because you know, if like we're gonna get a three-way move right here, we could get this impulsive move to the downside, right? That's why I just don't like the three-way move. So we have to basically break the top right here, okay, which is now just about like a 24.50 on a 6-hour basis, right? But on the 2-day basis, once again, we just need to close above you know, 24.31, okay, and that is it, 24.31. And guys, we're gonna go to the moon after that, right? All right, guys, that's all I wanted to cover for today. So if you're new to our content, don't forget to hit the likes, don't forget to join our public Telegram group, link in the description and all that good stuff, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.